look at this one here tonight. The clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Hunter, and it's Capella in at the center position. Hero, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Young kicks to Capella. Back to Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the pass to Adebayo. Rebound by Murray.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Hunter on the wing. Off target from outside. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. It's a three-point game.
And recently, Smitty, we've seen Bam Adebayo step it up on the offensive end.
Greg, is always exciting to see a great player take it to another level. He's obviously even more comfortable than ever attacking the hoop.
Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Johnson. Now Bogdanovic, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Wide open look here for Murray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic.
Working off ball, something Murray continues to develop. That's a nice play.
Highsmith the pass to Adebayo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Murray driving the lane. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Shoots the three. They get the rebound. Hunter on the wing. Capella dishes to Bogdanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Tipped away. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
The confidence of Jimmy. Feels like he can drive to the rim whenever he wants.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Hunter, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Lowry. Back to Butler. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow.
And here is Butler. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Good work defensively by Capella. To the inside. And that one's good. Hunter's got 5.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
The Hawks leading by 14. Bogdanovic looking around. The kick out to Young. Passes to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Capella with the screen on Butler. Butler with the steal. Hero from long range. To halt the run. Shots good by Butler. Butler's got his second bucket.
Inside, Butler has a gift for finding the bucket. He is so strong.
Young for three. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Adebayo passes to Butler. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. He has 7.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot. But he's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Capella with a screen on Butler. Here's Young. And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And so in the game for the Hawks, the post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. Matthews out there with Mills, and it's Griffin in at the 3 spot. Bay into the lane. Over in the corner, Matthews. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Kevin Love. And it's Love with the ball for Miami. They trail by 11. Smith on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. Love kicks to Richardson. Back to Love. Richardson the pass to Jovic. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. The pass to Mills. It's Matthews on the wing. Back to Bay. Pass to Mills. Now Bay. Clock at 6. Into the lane. Outside for Griffin. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks, number 4, Kobe Osken.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, passes it to Robinson. Dishes it to Love. Outside for Robinson. Driving in and finished off by Robinson.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Steps back to the paint. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Griffin. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Heat trail by 9. Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. This led to a great deal of success.
Richardson misses off the left iron.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And there's former Heat great Dwayne Wade looking out.
And Kevin, I'm not sure he gets the credit he deserves. One of the all-time great shooting guards. And it seems like the Heat could use him right about now.
And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's dependent if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We have seen officials cracking down in recent years on traveling violations. The sense from the league was with the freedom of movement rule changes, it was becoming almost impossible to defend if ball handlers get away with, let's call it, extra footwork. It's been an adjustment for the players, but they're talented enough to make that adjustment. Kevin?
Yeah, they are. You're right. A high skill level indeed. DA, thank you. Pass to Osken. There's the three. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Richardson. Pass to Smith. Heat moving the ball around. Robinson against Bay. Swiped away. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Heat trail by 11.
Stay there.
Love with the screen on Murray. And Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And a wide open look for Hero. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And that one's good. Hunter.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Hunter against Butler. And a deep three from Hero. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Here's Lowry. And there's the pass to Highsmith. And Capella sends it back. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Miami ball.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
To the middle, deflects the pass. And here we go. It's Butler with the putback.
And I don't care what his size is, you cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Johnson dishes to Young. Over Lowry. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, DeAndre Hunter, getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. So that's where explosive starts the second half.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft. The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side.
Lowry has the open look. Rebound, Atlanta.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
The Heat trail by 13. That's a 2 from Butler. Here's Highsmith. Here's Hero. Lays it up and banks it in.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Young inside. Lowry covering. Now here's Capella. He's covered closely. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hunter's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point,
Oh, it's going to count!
bingo! Buddy. Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
Butler from outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Capella kicks to Young. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young's shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. Highsmith got it back down to within single digits for the Heat.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And it's Murray penetrating. In transition, here comes Miami. It's Butler that time on the assist from Hero. Now that's 17 points for Butler.
Jimmy Butler has really turned up his energy level, going out of his way to cook the defense.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Bay with the screen for Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. Griffin, no one around him. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Heat trail by 7. Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks.
Bay finds Mills. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Bay with a screen on Richardson. 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
On either side of the pick and roll, Bogdanovich is so hard to cover.
Passes it to Robinson. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:30 left here in the third quarter. Robinson. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 9. Bogdanovich wide open. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3 points.
Bogdanovich has got 5.
A supremely accurate shooter. Bogdanovich knows his way around the arc so well.
Here's Jovic. And he jams it with authority. There's a minute left to play here in the third. Bogdanovich against Richardson. The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Talk about range. Bogey is showcasing how dangerous he is.
Richardson kicks to Robinson. And Love has it in the corner. Here's Smith. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. Miami shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Baseline try. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Smith.
Nice pass. This team wants Duncan to do that more often.
Griffin kicks to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Smith. Pass to Robinson. Back to Smith. It could go. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Hawks leading by 9. So in the game for the Hawks, outside the wings are Murray and Hunter. Clint Capella is out there with Johnson, and it's Young in at the point. Back to Murray, takes the three, hits the three-point bomb.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Adebayo on the follow.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Young outside. Kicks to Johnson. Inside. 6 to shoot. Young finds Johnson. Now Hunter. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by Hero. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Pulls up for three. Offensive rebound.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The Hawks leading. Young with the ball. No good with the triple. Hero on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Three-pointer, Butler. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Hero can't get that one to fall. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They've led by as many as 14 points.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
Adebayo with a screen on Young. And Lowry has it in the corner. Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Young dishes to Murray. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young outside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. Young with the steal. Knocked loose. Back to Butler. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
There's Hero with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Pass to Hunter. Young outside. Capella with a screen on Lowry. He dialed that one up from long distance. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Hunter, the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Pointer, Butler, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Murray. And he misses the second attempt, but one more coming up here.
Mentally and physically, Jimmy Butler's always ready to put up a fight and scrap for every bucket.
Yeah, they needed those points badly. A good job to get to the line. Doesn't mean anything if you can't convert.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovic touched it last. The Heat trail by 7. There's Hero with the 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Responsibility all on Jimmy Butler. He stepped up to the plate on that one.
The pass to Capella. For 3, Hunter. It's hauled in by Hero.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
From outside, off the mark.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Johnson dishes to Young. Johnson with a screen on Lowry. Young, no good. And it's Miami's ball. It's a 5-point game. Here's Highsmith. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And that one will not go for him, but he does have 2 more to shoot.
Haywood Highsmith.
He makes the second free throw. That shrinks the margin to just 4. And he cannot get the third one to drop. Going just 1 of 3.
And that was such a great chance to make it a one-possession game, and he barely got anything out of it. That's tough. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Young drives in.
As clutch as they come, Trae Young lives for these moments.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Now Hunter launches it from deep. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hunter.
3 points.
Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. That's a big-time 3.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. From the arc. Misses there. And so the Hawks take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy. Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Here we go.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. A little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like. You can't give Jimmy Butler that kind of space. He will get above the rim and let you hear about it.
Now, Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team? Boy, big-time denial from Scotty Barnes. Use that frame to your advantage.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. To the inside. Butler in the corner and stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. And Anunoby slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Heisman. First quarter of play with about 1.5 minutes gone. Pass to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Shot clock at 6. Butler against Pirtle. And they pick up 2. Adebayo's got his second bucket tonight.
And Jimmy Butler has turned himself into a guy that can pick apart any defense you send in his direction. If he sees an opening, he will send it on time and on target.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Adebayo with a screen on Barnes. Here's Butler. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Foul. Haywood Highsmith. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Schroeder against Lowry. Pirtle sets the pick for Schroeder. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
Adebayo with a screen on Anunoby. Hero finds Adebayo. Back to Hero. Here's Heisman. Takes it inside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
On the wing, Barnes. Here's Anunoby. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Greg, talking about Jakob Pirtle, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Now Hero still without a basket. Butler no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Count that one. 6 points for Siakam.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Here's Highsmith. There's Hero with the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Anunoby. Barnes kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Schroeder. Second chance shot. And the pass to Anunoby. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Toronto ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. Then it's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 slot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And here is Siakam. After Tyler Hero hitting the 3. Spins. Siakam outside. It's hauled in by Hero.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
That one is no good. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Well, you love any possession that ends in the paint, especially if the ball is in the hands of Jimmy Butler.
Schroeder, he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Highsmith. Adebayo with the screen on Siakam. Back to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Scotty Barnes picks one up. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Raptors trail by 4. And here is Anunoby. 5 points in the game. Misses from short range. Right side Lowry. Beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Miami foul. Bam Adebayo.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Richardson outside. Out to Smith. pass to Jovic. No good on the three. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, what a big-time athlete. Scotty Barnes sprinting to the cup with effectiveness.
Love can't hit.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Barnes finds Anunoby. Here he goes. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Birtle, the pass to Siakam. Off target with his 3. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Robinson for 3. Robinson on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. Robinson's got himself on the board with 3 there. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Here's Richardson. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Outside for Robinson. Here's Jovic. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists now in the game. Love goes in, and the dunk by Love.
That's a big-time finish from Kevin Love. Go ahead, son, do work.
Siakam inside. Offensive rebound, and stolen by Love. And stolen by Siakam. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Love with the screen on Anunoby. Richardson the pass to Love. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And instead of just trying to draw the foul, Love maintains his focus despite some stiff defense. Great hands, great body control, allowing him to get it done.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The Heat have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Smith hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Barnes kicks to Pirtle. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Gary Trent. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Young, and it's Flynn in at the point. Now here is Smith. They set the pick. Richardson attacking. Misses from close range. Raptors trail by 3. To the middle. A nice shot by Young. Young's got the first field goal of the second half for the Raptors.
Don't you love how Thaddeus Young uses his length, gets shots over the contested defense?
Here's Jovic. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
McDaniels kicks to Trent for the lead, and it's good. 2 points. Trent's got his first points of the game.
Defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burn.
Now, here's Trent after Tyler Hero's miss. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And the three off target. Miami trailing. Butler with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Butler.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Flynn misses. The Heat have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the lockers at the break. And slam dunk by Butler.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Boucher kicks to Flynn. Passes it to Boucher. Now Flynn. Driving inside. And Butler sends it back.
This guy's such a defensive leader. The intensity, the willingness to put yourself out there. That's a nice block.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. It's going to be Hero shooting. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 6-point game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, at 6'9", despite the lean frame, Boucher very capable scoring on the interior. Draws the defense's hand right there.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Young. Scotty Barnes comes in for McDaniels. Anunoby, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Flynn. Toronto grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Anunoby, good.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Here's Highsmith. OG Anunoby making his last shot. They set the pick. Butler passes to Highsmith. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The kick out to Barnes. They get a hand on it. Hero with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Shot's good by Hero.
Oh, high effort play by Hero. Running the floor to finish the fast break strong.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
It's time to get on your feet. The loudest section gets free t-shirts.
And the Raptors making a change here. Siakam's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Raptors, number 43.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Schroeder kicks to Anunoby. Buries it from three-point range. Anunoby's got 10.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Lowry drives in. Now the pass to Butler. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, this is one of the best two-way players in the game. Jimmy Butler getting it done offensively.
Schroeder looking around. Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game. There's Hero with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Hero's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Siakam finds Schroeder. Hero against Anunoby. Tries the spin move. Siakam passes to Anunoby. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. Here's Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the field.
And so it's the Miami Heat heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Lowry, and it's Highsmith in at the 4. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Butler passes to Highsmith. There's Hero with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Heat lead by 10.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
And it's Schroeder missing. Miami's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. And again, Miami with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Adebayo against Barnes. Over in the corner, Hero. Takes a 3. They get it again. The kick outside to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Barnes. Outside, Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. The Heat rebound. Outside for Lowry. Outside Butler. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Adebayo passes to Hero. Here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Lowry drives in.
And that's an example of the quick burst that Kyle Lowry has at his disposal. He is always on the attack.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And here's Barnes for 3, and the Raptors miss again.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of a shooter. It's so important.
Outside, Hero. Hits it from 3-point range. Hero's got 24 points.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Anunoby after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Anunoby finds Siakam. Birtle sets the pick for Siakam. Takes it inside. Down low. They need this. Here's Schroeder. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
Here's Lowry up and in on the layup. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And here is Hero, following the three-pointer by Scotty Barnes. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyler Hero.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Here's Siakam after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Outside Butler. Drives to the hoop.
That's an example to me of the attack mindset of Jimmy Butler. Puts it on the deck, draws contact. Simple.
First one falls for him.
Now at the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Toronto now. Pass to Pirtle. Anunoby with it. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And Toronto turns it over again. And it's the Heat with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Hero with it. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Heat. Barnes against Butler. Barnes looking around. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of, all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
wants to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
Barnes finds Siakam. Barnes goes in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Outside Bogdanovich. Murray passes to Capella. And a deep three from Young. No good on the triple. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. About a minute played here so far in the first.
He'd like to have that one back. That's easy money.
Well, Bogdanovich played his first 5 years in a different pro league, but he was ready when he arrived, Smitty.
BA hit the ground running. Such a good shooter. He's getting double digits every night. He's on the floor.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Buries it from three.
Talk about range. Bogey is showcasing how dangerous he is.
Just over a minute and a half in. Here's Anunoby. He takes it in. Always a nice way to start. Takes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Young. Hunter, a screen on Schroeder to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Anunoby against Murray. To the right side. Pirtle, the pass to Schroeder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Capella.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
And both free throws good for Schroeder.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here comes Toronto on the push. Anunoby with it. Checked by Murray. Here's Schroeder. And Toronto calls time here. Did you know that Jakob Pirtle's parents were both elite volleyball players?
I guess, BA, that makes a lot of sense. Another game where height and reach are a factor. So this is where he gets those instincts.
And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Pirtle. Anunoby's gotten his second bucket.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Capella screen on Schroeder. There's Young with the three. Pure from three-point range.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Pass to Pirtle, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Here's Schroeder. Long range from the inbound. And he can't get that one. Anunoby against Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Murray looking around. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
The three from Barnes. Atlanta with the rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. Over to the left wing. Up top Young. The three is up. Drains the triple. Young's got 6 points.
Everything is within Trae Young's range.
One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
And so it's Atlanta with it after the basket by Toronto. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
In terms of playmaking, Trey is as good as they come.
It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Schroeder. Shot is up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Screen by Capella. There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Siakam for 3. He can't hit that time. Atlanta's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Hunter passes to Murray. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
17 seconds left to play in the first. Young against Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
A sneaky 6'6". Bogdanovich can bang down low.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why: excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Siakam is the 4 with Poeltl in the middle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim. I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Toronto on D. 4-point game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Smitty, in terms of building a title team, is the era of super teams over, you think?
BA, no way. Despite what happened with KD, Harden, and Kyrie in Brooklyn, front offices will always look to align stars. I think you just need the right personality.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Barnes finds Anunoby. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
With the teardrop. Hey, rejected by Capella. Anunoby on the wing. Defended by Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes passes to Schroeder, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter.
Fantastic hustle from Bogdanovich. Not giving up anything easy.
Here's Young. Slick drive by Young.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Schroeder against Young. Outside Schroeder. Kicks it out to Siakam. The 3 from Barnes. And Young pulls it down. And the Hawks leading. Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it. He's only getting better.
Now here's Capella. Over Schroeder. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Anunoby against Murray. Here's Schroeder. Here's Anunoby. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Knocks down the triple. Anunoby's got 9.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Young on the drive. Outside Murray. From outside the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, on any given night, you can see NBA stars put up huge point totals. Clippers coach Ty Lue said, quote, when you have those big explosive scoring nights, guys are getting to the free throw line and teams are encouraging them to take 3-point shots. So if you get hot and you make some, you can score a lot of points. Brian?
All adds up, doesn't it, Allie? Thanks for that. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Schroeder finds Pirtle. Pirtle with a screen on Mills. Back to Pirtle. Pass to Schroeder. From the arc. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
There's Dennis Schroeder doing it off the catch. He's got a lot of talent and still some untapped upside.
Young way outside. And the Hawks with another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Trey is just going off. So aggressive on the offensive end.
Outside Schroeder. And that's collected by Trae Young.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Let's go with a 3. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the Raptors miss again. The Hawks have gone 8 for 9 here in this second. Pass to Fernando. 3-pointer. That one is off. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the chart. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
They've got Bruno Fernando, also A.J. Griffin out there. Okongwu out there with Patrick Mills. And it's Bufkin in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Barnes uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
One advantage for this team, OG Anunoby's versatility defensively.
BA, OG has got the size and length to match up against anyone. He takes a no-nonsense approach, and he's active. He looks to disrupt. And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Young, he's checked in for Pirtle. McDaniels comes in for Barnes. Trent, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Flynn in for Schroeder. Picked up by Okongwu. With the drive. Outside Mills. Launches a three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here's Siakam. Soft touch off the glass. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a move right there from Pascal Siakam. Such an elusive player.
Griffin outside. Here's Bufkin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Smitty, during the 2022 offseason, the Hawks made a blockbuster trade for DeJounte Murray.
Atlanta sending a clear signal. They want to win now. And I love it, B.A. The front office showing confidence in their players.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Toronto with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Flynn, pass to McDaniels. Trent for 3. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Bogdanovich has checked in for the Hawks. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Fires from the line. Okongwu with the rebound. And the Hawks shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Flynn. Launches it. And that's a foul called on Jalen McDaniels. That's his first foul of the game.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Puts up a 3. And Bogdanovich is good for 3. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Let me tell you, the three-point shot of Bogdan, it is money in this league.
Trent on the wing. Still without a bucket. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Right side Mills. Pass to Capella. Left side Bogdanovich. From deep three-point land. That shot off.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But elect next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the modern NBA game is very perimeter-oriented, and big man Ivica Zubac was talking about it. He said, quote, they want to push it. There's a lot of space for guys to work. The talent in the league is incredible right now, and the NBA wants this to be an offensive game, so it is what it is. Brian, the old-school big man, must adapt or else.
The game has changed so much. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. 4-3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Young. Yep, that one goes. Young's got his first 2 points.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Here's Flynn, guarded by Young. Here's Boucher for three. The rebound by Murray. And so Murray will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Young. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws.
I know Trey can seem frustrated at times, but to me, that's just his passion showing. He cares about the outcome of every play.
For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. 30 seconds left in the third. Flynn's shot is off. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter.
You watch Trae Young in transition as a free-throwing style that's drawn comparisons, if you can believe it, to Pistol Pete Maravich.
Back to Flynn. Trent on the wing. Pass to Flynn. There's the triple. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on Murray.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. There's 6 seconds left in the third. There's Young with the 3. No luck on that one. And so it's Atlanta up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and string. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for the Raptors right now, Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. OG Anunoby out there with Malachi Flynn, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
And the Hawks shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Murray. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Well, the Raptors shooting just 33% so far in this game. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yes, sir. Scotty Barnes taking flight.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Hunter, a screen on Barnes. Here's Bogdanovich. And he makes it on the layup.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Anunoby with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Shot clock at 5. Back to Pirtle. Capella with a block. The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. Schroeder, he's checked in for Toronto. The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Young. Out left to the wing. Outside Murray. Shakes him. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Anunoby. Siakam for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. The 3 from Barnes. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Young. This one for 3. And and he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
For most defenses, Young's jumper is the first thing they have to account for when they play this team.
Young against Schroeder. Anunoby passes to Schroeder. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Over Hunter. That's good from Siakam on the assist from Schroeder.
The mid-range isn't Siakam's go-to shot, but he can adjust to make it work.
Hunter, a screen on Barnes. Right side Young. Fires for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Siakam for 3. Counted from distance. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
If you were wondering about Siakam's range, wonder no more. Wow.
Outside Bogdanovich. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Schroeder with it from deep three-point range. And the Raptors, another 3.
Shooting confidently from long range. Schroeder with a great balance on that shot.
Hunter, a screen on Schroeder. Young from long range. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Outside Anunoby. The 3-ball. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
3 points.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
Schroeder finds Barnes. 3-pointer. Capella with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Bogdanovich. For 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And Young, here we go, uses the glass on the layup.
So smooth with this handle. Trae, a handful to stop.
From deep Pirtle. No good. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to
To see, Brent, two of the league's strongest backcourts tonight, and this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
So here's Miami's starting group. Backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Lowry has the open look. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Young passes to Hunter. Three-pointer. Young, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Butler gets it to go.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Young from outside drains the three-pointer. Young's got 6.
And that's where Young is just so comfortable. He lives well beyond the three-point line.
And Butler, here we go. Pass to Highsmith. Lowry from outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Young way outside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Murray. After Tyler Hero's miss.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Highsmith the pass to Robinson. The kick outside to Butler. Fires the three. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Murray, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Count it.
Murray's athleticism helping him navigate his way to the basket that time in aggressive play.
Robinson for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 4. Young from outside. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Young's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
And you look at Bogdanovich, the Serbian sharpshooter, so skilled.
Yeah, Bogdanovich is a guy, Greg, that does just a great job of playing off the ball. He knows that's his role. He's got to find opportunities to get into space and be ready to knock things down. But it does not take away from that effort he gives you defensively.
That one good for 2. Young's got 10.
Yeah, we know Young's not the biggest guy, but he's good at maintaining control when he gets contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Hunter with it. Robinson picks him up. Hawks passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing, cooking with grease right now.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. For 3, good on the 3-point shot. He's got 15.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
The Heat have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. He's off on the first.
Kyle Lowry. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
The thing that makes Kyle Lowry so exceptional and special for the role that he plays is he could create offense for himself and create offense for his teammates. He winds those in so seamlessly.
Now Butler. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. And it goes down 2 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Shots good from Butler.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Young way outside. And Bogdanovich kicks to Murray. Young fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And a wide-open look for Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hero's got 5 points so far.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. Going on an absolute rampage. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
We got Okongwu. Griffin out there with Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Fernando in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Back to Richardson. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here's Young. 21 points in the game.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Remember, Trae Young wasn't selected for the 2023 All-Star game, and Brent Summer calling that a snub.
Yeah, I don't know, Greg. That seemed a little bit odd to me, and it caught some people off guard. But look, if you want to give Trae Young another chip on his shoulder, you're going to get some incredible performances.
Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. And again, it's Atlanta. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Jovic. Drills it from outside. Jovic has got his first 3 points of the game.
When Martin puts the ball in his teammates' hands, good things happen.
Outside for Griffin. Launches from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, coaching staff, leadership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Jaquez. No good on the quick 3. The Hawks leading by 6. From the arc. Fernando, the pass to Bay. Here's Fernando. Over Richardson. That's tipped. It's taken away by Smith. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Martin. Nice D from Griffin.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Bay wide open, and he fires. No good from outside. It's tipped, and as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Craig, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Back to Griffin. And there's the drive. It's stolen. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That's good from Richardson.
So much inside of Josh Richardson that is yet to be tapped into. An athletic shooting guard who can play both ends of the floor.
Smith kicks to Martin. To the paint. Here's Jovic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Capella, the pass to Bay. Okongwu with a screen on Smith. Feeds it to Okongwu. Here's Capella. Pass to Griffin from deep three-point land. Now here's Bay. Puts up a deep three. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Richardson attacking for three. Smith. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Fernando. Atlanta again missing. 56 seconds left in the first half. Here's Richardson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Looks like Josh Richardson is always seeking a shot. This time, looking for contact as well.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And Richardson drops them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. The Heat have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Robinson kicks to Hero. The fader. The rebound by Young.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's the drive. Here's Buffkin. Now recovering. It's stolen by Lowry.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Young with no one around. Buries it from 3-point range. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Trey's not going to pass up a shot like that.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. And thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. Outside Bogdanovich. sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful three ball there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Lowry finds Hero. Outside for Lowry. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Wide open look here for Murray. That three off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. Here's Lowry with the drive. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And he just uses his body so well off the bounce. Kyle Lowry, he's in complete control right there. And then look at that soft touch.
Now here's Mills. Lowry covering. The tray. Osken, no good. The Heat trail by 4. Puts up a deep three. The shot by Lowry, no good. Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
A three from Bogdanovich. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Back to Mills. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, the range for Bogdanovich continues to expand. He's showing real confidence taking the long bombs.
It's good. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Hero from long range. Rebound, Atlanta. Hopkins got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Hero. Puts up a deep three. And Bogdan Bogdanovich hits from deep. Bogdanovich has got 16 points.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Now, here is Robinson. Left side Lowry. Pass to Highsmith. And they get it. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. The Hawks leading by 9. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Bogdanovich has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop-and-start deal for him. But when he's feeling good, and when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Fires for three. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. Here's Martin driving in. They get it back. The shot's good from Smith.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 14. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Atlanta. They lead by 14. We'll be back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Puffkin in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young fires away from... Oh, he got it!
Are you kidding me, Kevin, from there?
How in the world did that go in?
Did he even see the basket?
I don't know.
I love that. Oh, man.
Martin, the pass to Jaquez. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And stolen by Richardson. One-on-one fast break. Oh, good on the triple. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 17-point lead, their biggest. That one from long range. Young's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Hawks. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Smith back to Martin. 4th quarter still Young, just over a minute play.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Down low. Good ball movement here by the Heat. The pass to Jaquez. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Jovic. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Young fires away from outside. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Jovic. Miami's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Richardson. Johnson with the block. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And here's Young from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 11 in the second half. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
To the inside. Lowry kicks to Hero. Puts up a deep 3. Butler against Bogdanovich. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Here's Atlanta now. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Johnson with a screen on Lowry. And a deep 3 from Young. Highsmith grabs the miss. Highsmith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Slam dunk by Butler.
And this is the type of scorer that Jimmy Butler can be, especially when he's getting to his spots.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. .143 left in the 4th quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 20. Young way outside.
He did not do that. He did not just do that.
What was he doing? I can't believe he knocks that down. Just call it temporary insanity and move on. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Driving the lane, Young from outside hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 43 points.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Fader on the way. That shot off. Lowry fires away from outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Young's shot is off. And here are the Heat. A three ball. Butler, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just relentless, Jimmy Butler.
Here's Buffkin. Three-pointer, and that's good. Trae Young for three.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half.
Oh!
Man. Talk about finding change in the couch. How do you get that?
And so Atlanta takes this one. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
the Heat off the tip. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And it's Highsmith in at the 4.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
After the franchise's first title in 2019, The Raptors trying to find their way back to contention doors.
They are, BA, and you have an interesting mix of young talent and veteran players left over from that championship roster. They've remained competitive, but the goal for an organization that's won a championship is to get back to the promised land, and there's a ways to go yet for that.
It's in there.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Tries it from the top of the key. Pass to Lowry. Here's Highsmith. No one near him. Schroeder with a rebound. Siakam in the post. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
And that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And here comes the break. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
And the basket by Highsmith.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 6. Here's Butler. Highsmith passes to Adebayo. Lowry against Schroeder. Here's Highsmith. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Adebayo. The 3 is up. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
The Heat have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Hero against Anunoby. Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. Anunoby against Hero. 5 to shoot. Out to Lowry. From downtown. The shot won't fall. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. Here's Toronto with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, BA, more methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
Here's Highsmith to the paint. Here's Adebayo. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle, that's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Barnes. The Heat making their last shot. Outside Anunoby. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Adebayo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The shot by Butler, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Anunoby finds Siakam. Here's Schroeder. Count that bucket.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Miami has possession. Following the bucket by the Raptors.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. Schroeder. Pirtle, the pass to Schroeder. Back to Pirtle. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Off target from three-point range. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 10-point game. Rejected by Barnes.
Boy, big-time denial from Scotty Barnes. Use that frame to your advantage.
And that one drops for him.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Siakam with a screen on Lowry. Siakam outside. 3 seconds left. And so it's the Toronto Raptors ending the quarter up 10. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Bam Adebayo is a defensive force. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "He makes us different. Our team is built around his toughness and his versatility. You can count on one hand in this association how many guys can literally guard 1 through 5. And he's at the very top of that list. That's unique unto itself, Brian."
Yeah, very special, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Lowry. Still no points. Hero on the wing. Anunoby covering. Hero with the bucket. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Anunoby. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. We've seen our fair share of NBA players from the UK. Is Anunoby the most successful, you think?
Well, B.A., how about this? I mean, he's the first player from the United Kingdom to win an NBA championship. Back in 2019, he was part of that Raptors championship. And think about this, he has now turned himself into that coveted elite defensive player on the wing, so needed in today's NBA.
Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Siakam outside. Anunoby against Hero. Anunoby can't get it to go. It's stolen by Pirtle. Lowry with a steal. Highsmith passes to Adebayo. On the take. And the layup is good off the glass.
He does all the dirty work. If Bam has to finish in traffic, take contact, he doesn't think twice about it.
Anunoby finds Barnes. It's Pirtle high post. Back to Barnes. Beyond the arc. And Hero grabs the board. Miami trailing. Butler takes it in. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
An absolute menace in transition. Jimmy Butler puts it home.
Here's Highsmith. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Highsmith's got 8.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Passes to Pirtle. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Back to Schroeder. Ball stolen. Here's Hero. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Miami.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, BA, last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw misses.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Anunoby. Rebound by the Heat. Left side Robinson. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. For Toronto, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Now here's Barnes. Back to Pirtle. Pass to Barnes. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Barnes has got 12.
Well, you can see how dominant Scotty Barnes is capable of being. This guy is so aggressive right now.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
43 seconds left in the first half of this game. Yep, that one goes. 12 points for him.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
The Raptors with a lead. Outside Schroeder. Outside Barnes. Pass to Pirtle, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
For Miami, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Richardson, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First team foul.
Guys, what you love about Josh Richardson, he can stretch you out with his shooting ability. He can guard multiple positions, and you know every night you're going to get great effort.
Schroeder against Smith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Smith outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. We've got Smith. Also, Josh Richardson out there. Duncan Robinson is out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Jovic in at the four-man position. And Doris, since winning the title in 2019, the Toronto Raptors have been a little inconsistent as of late.
They certainly have, B.A. They've been in and out of the playoffs since then. Certainly, you look at some of the pieces they have, nice pieces. But you've got to have more if you want to compete.
Heat shooting 56% today. Outside Robinson. Here's Jovic, guarded by Young. The kick out to Richardson. And there's the drive. Can't hit from in close. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Flynn. Boucher passes to Trent. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Count the basket.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And it's Smith penetrating. And it's all tied up. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Trent. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Jovic. And that misses. That would have put him up. And Young has got the ball here for Toronto. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Out to the wing. Flynn, pass to McDaniels. And here's Trent, clock at 4. To snap the cold streak, and he sinks the layup. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary. I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Flynn, the pass to Trent. Fires from deep. Here's McDaniels. And the layup is good. And now a 4-point Raptor lead. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Jovic. Drives to the hoop. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
That's his first personal foul.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Schroeder against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Heat always focused on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Well, he would know, Allie. Thank you.
He saw the lane and he drew the whistle. Hero banging through.
Shooting for Miami.
He's off on the second.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Out to Schroeder. Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes. And here's Schroeder outside. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game.
You love the no hesitation from Dennis Schroeder. Just catch fire and let it go.
And they're on the break. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. To the left wing. On the attack, Schroeder. Rebounded by Butler. The Heat have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. And he drives in. Butler takes the contact and scores.
Explosive drive by Jimmy Butler. Defender draped all over him. Forget about it.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Line for your Raptors. OG and Anunoby. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And they recover it. Hero. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jimmy Butler. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Raptors?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
And that one drops. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You're coming in at full speed. Hero was just too quick.
Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Siakam in the post. Outside Barnes. Fires the 3. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Butler. Oh, Butler, what a dunk!
Yeah, this is what happens when you give Jimmy Butler a lane. He's going to make you pay.
Siakam looking it over. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Knocks it loose. Here's Siakam. They get it again. Back to Anunoby. Siakam with it. And here's Schroeder outside. And again, Toronto no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You love this intensity from Hero. I mean, he's willing to get physical there inside.
At the line for the Heat.
Good on both. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Tipped away. Pass to Pirtle. Another shot. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Highsmith. drops in the layup for 2. And now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Schroeder against Butler. Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. A minute 58 left to play in the 4th. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Dennis Schroeder has proven historically he is unafraid at big moments, and he delivers big time.
Pass to Anunoby. And here's Schroeder outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hero for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Here's Anunoby. Takes it inside, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment, and does.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy basket.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Siakam, no good.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler loves to rise to the occasion, sticks it right in the defense's face.
And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Now Butler. Six on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shoot. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in
Previous play is under review.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Pirtle. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're up by 4. 19 seconds left to play in the 4th.
Get loud and let them hear it.
Hero against Anunoby. Back to Hero.
Raptors foul. OG Anunoby. That's his 3rd personal foul. 13.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5.
Line for the Heat. Tyler Hero. Taking.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 6. 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Anunoby for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And the basket by Siakam. So the Heat win it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well. Yes. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
2. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Hunter is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Launches a 3. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. The dish to Pirtle. Siakam outside. Here's Schroeder driving inside.
The length Hunter possesses can disrupt a shooter. Really tough to overcome that.
Young, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Capella. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Murray.
Great vision. Murray's such a complete player.
In Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Takes it out to Schroeder. There's the triple. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Anunoby, Schroeder, and Schroeder stays with it. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here is Young. It's up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 7.
Unlimited range and unlimited confidence. Trae Young has no conscience.
Anunoby finds Barnes. Here's Schroeder, and he drives in. Over Young. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Sensational read from Bogey. Not afraid to take chances on D.
Raptors trail by 4. They double-team Siakam. Here's Schroeder. Another shot. Here's Barnes. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now, here's Anunoby. Barnes outside. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yes, sir. Scotty Barnes taking flight.
Outside Bogdanovich. The pass to Young. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
When it comes to the combination of passing and scoring, Trae Young's hard to beat.
This is it to Pirtle. Good work defensively by Capella.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Look at the numbers Trae Young has put up in this one. He does it all.
And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation, works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass.
Bogdanovich goes in. Young with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 15 points.
We don't see a ton of Young in the corner. Trey might have tricked the D right there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here is Young. Bogdanovich wide open. Good on the triple. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yes, sir. Bogey answers the call.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul.
DeAndre Hunter.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
19 seconds left to play in the first. And he gets it to go.
OG is a straight-ahead player. If there's room to drive to the bucket, he's going to take off.
Young dishes to Murray. Young outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. This one for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court for Atlanta, the post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Johnson. And it's Griffin in at the small forward. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Schroeder. Kicks it to Pirtle. Siakam with it, and it's Bay picking him up.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. It's Young on the wing. 18 points for him. And that one drops.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
And here's Barnes for three. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Osken, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
And here are the Raptors now. After the basket by Atlanta. And Anunoby slams it in.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Johnson kicks to Griffin. Kicks it out to Johnson. Clock at 4. Into the lane. And Barnes sends it back. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Sadiq Bey. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for A.J. Griffin. And Murray subbed in for Johnson.
Nice balance, stopping and popping. Schroeder very fluid with the ball in his hands.
A three from Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
Talk about range. Bogey is showcasing how dangerous he is.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Now Bogdanovich, after the missed three from Dennis Schroeder, drills the three-pointer.
Whether wide open or with a man right up in his face, Bogdanovich shows nice touch with the three ball.
From deep three-point land, another three for Atlanta.
You knew Bogdanovich was taking that one. You just knew it.
Raptors trail by 13. Siakam for three. Rebound by Murray.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Barnes.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
And it's Murray penetrating. Hunter with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Hunter with a screen on Barnes. Going inside. Here's Buffkin. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 11-point game. Outside Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing. Schroeder looking over the floor. That's a two from Barnes. No good on the last second attempt there.
You watch some of the best defenders in the league. They're flexible athletes, and Murray has that.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. They've got Gary Trent. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Young, and it's Flynn in the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such an unpredictable player. Young's fearlessness keeps defenders nervous, which makes them overcommit.
And he sinks the second. Here's Flynn. Trent outside. Boucher with a screen on Murray. Pass to Boucher. Connects from three-point range. Boucher's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Fires away from outside. Capella kicks to Young. Pass to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. For 3, Murray sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 6.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Here's Flynn. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Young. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look. at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Nice. The big fella, Boucher, getting a little fancy with it.
Here's Young driving to the basket. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots. Raptors trail by 12. Outside Flynn for the three. There's the pass to Boucher. He kicks to Flynn. Young in the corner. Launches it. Rebound by Murray.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Barnes.
Good eyes. Pirtle scanning the floor, making a great pass.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep going.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Great work from your north side. Please be a big round of applause for your Raptors youth dance team.
Atlanta leading by 10. And here's Young from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 28 points for the game.
If you set up Trey, he will deliver.
Toronto grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Here's Schroeder. Banked in off the glass. Schroeder's got 15 points.
So slippery. Schroeder probably one of the more underrated ball handlers in the league.
Young against Schroeder. Hunter on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Young. Hunter's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. Doubled by Bogdanovich. That's a 2 from Barnes and stolen by Murray. Jumps up. And it's Murray with the jam.
This is what Murray gives you. Length and speed at both ends. That's a terrific play.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Second team foul.
That's good from Schroeder.
At the line for your Raptors.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Murray, the pass to Bogdanovich. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
A wing with good size and the ability to knock down threes. Bogdanovich is capable of big nights.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Schroeder's got 6 in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And good that time.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
I got it here. Right here. Passes it to Hunter. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Capella kicks to Hunter. Hunter sets a screen for Young. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
For most defenses, Young's jumper is the first thing they have to account for when they play this team.
Dishes to Hunter. Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
4th team foul. At the line.
First free throw is good.
You have to love the strong foundation Clint Capella gives his team. He's incredibly reliable in the paint on both ends of the floor.
Schroeder outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks riding high with a 23-point. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Clint Capella is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Hunter kicks to Young. There's the 3. Hands it from downtown. Young's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Atlanta. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Schroeder with the ball. Outguarded by Murray. Pirtle. And a wide open look for Siakam. It's good from long range.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich dishes to Murray. Schroeder against Young. Puts up a deep 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
Pass to Anunoby. The 3. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Fearless attacking the heart of that defense. Young is willing to take punishment to get his points.
And so Young nails them both. And the Raptors with the ball. Anunoby has the open look. Offline with his 3. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And it's Schroeder missing. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 47 points.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get it to your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
That's good from Young.
2nd team foul. Shooting for Atlanta.
And so Young nails them both. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And stolen by Murray. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Leave a gap that size, and Trae Young will spot it, and then he'll exploit it.
And here's Barnes for 3. And stolen by Murray.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
That's his 6th.
Here's Atlanta now. They're on an 18-6 run. Murray with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Back to Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
Young way outside. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Young, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So Anunoby will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
And with the move to positionless basketball, wing players with the size and strength of OG Anunoby tremendously in demand.
You need a guy who can hang with all the superstar wings defensively. And OG has a better shot than most.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
The first free throw is good.
Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
1:32 left in the fourth. Young from deep three-point range. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Toronto's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Atlanta.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Smitty, we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And that's an intentional foul. And the first one at the line is good.
15 foul. At the line.
Schroeder hits them both. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hunter on the wing. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. And the three ball is good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot three at the line.
OG Anunoby able to create separation at all spots on the floor, but the defender bailed him out with that foul.
And he's good on the second. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Schroeder. And the Raptors miss again. From deep three-point territory. Can't connect. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.